The last thing before we go tonight, basketball is easy, life is hard. That quote from former NBA player Kenny Anderson is from a documentary about his life and the hardships he faced growing up in Queens, New York. Anderson is now the head coach of Fisk University basketball team in Nashville, Tennessee. And one of his new players can definitely relate to some of the struggles he's endured. NBC News correspondent Kathy Park has this amazing story.
Jeremiah Armstead picked up a basketball at 14. The same age he realized life wasn't a game.
I feel like I was a man at 14. That's what I feel like. Because that's when they really picked up homelessness and stuff like that.
For years, Jeremiah says he moved from shelter to shelter with his mom and 2 siblings.
We was living off food stamps.
What would you say were some of the darkest times in your life?
Sleeping at beaches, people walking by, looking in the car. But stuff like that builds character. So I can't be mad at stuff like that.
Homelessness pushed Jeremiah to fight harder for his goals.
Can't is not in my vocabulary.
He excelled as a student in California and as an athlete. A winning combination that got him into Fisk University in Nashville and a spot on the basketball team.
Nice! The grit definitely sets him apart.
Former NBA point guard Kenny Anderson now coaches a rising star and sees a lot of himself in Jeremiah.
My best year of my high school career, I didn't have nowhere to live. We got evicted.
The NBA legend beat the odds and believes Jeremiah can too. Meanwhile, his cheering squad couldn't be prouder.
This is a child who deserves to just show what he can do.
What's the end game for you?
My first goal, which is get my mom, brother, and sister out the shelter that they in.
Family first, while making moves on and off the court. Kathy Park, NBC News, Nashville.
Back in September, Jeremiah told the Washington Post that he's thankful that people were willing to take a chance on him. He goes on to say, even though I went through a tough time, it made me the person I am today, and I'm excited to see how it all turns out. Well, we are too, Jeremiah. And you know, every night we talk about a lot of really terrible people doing really terrible things. You know what we are also talking about? Good people doing great things.